Box sets, more box sets have been revealed. This time it's for Chaos and for Space Marines. One a boarding patrol and the other is for, like, well, bigger the actual game. But let's jump in, let's look at them all, and also let's discuss other box sets that are going to be coming with the Rumorverse. So let's get waffling. Now, if you switch over to this little window and you look over to this side of the screen, you'll be able to see the box sets that I'm on about. These are the new boarding patrol box sets. Now, fear not, right? It's not just going to be Space Marines and Chaos Space Marines. The rumors that I was told a couple of months back when I actually made a video about these boarding patrol box sets is that every race is going to be getting a box set just like this. The first ones, of course, are Chaos Space Marines and Space Marines. Now, for the box sets themselves, I'm actually looking at them, and I think they're pretty decent in content. Like the Chaos Space Marine one, Abaddon, a bunch of cultists. There's of course some Chaos Space Marines in there as well. I think that's a pretty decent box set. It all depends really on the price. I'm probably gonna say, by the look of it, maybe this is going to be the same as a combat patrol, maybe 90, is it 85 or 95 pounds now? I'm not too sure with the latest price rise from Games Workshop. Hopefully you can help me out in the comment section. Boarding patrol for the Space Marines, as you can see here, it's a brand new Gravis Captain for Space Marines. There's a bunch of heavy intercessors in there, and there's some assault Marines in there as well. Again, I think that is a pretty decent box set, depending on the prices. It's definitely a good box set if you wanted to jump in and play this type of boarding patrol game. I've been watching some bat reps of it, and I'm really, really interested in actually playing this. The way that the rules are, I actually think the rules are kind of like a demo test for 10th edition, where like the auras are working, actually charging around terrain, line of sight and stuff. I really do think this may be the test version for 10th edition, with, of course, more stuff that's being added to it, but that's probably another video for another day. Again, if we scroll down the page, you can actually see the box set in all its glory. So you actually do get the 10, is it 10? Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's 10. 10 assault intercessors. That's pretty decent. Again, depending on the price, pretty decent. The Gravis Captain and the heavy intercessors. I actually need all them. For my Imperial Fists. I need more Gravis, and I actually don't have any Assault Intercessors left, so I actually may pick up this Combat Patrol box set for my Imperial Fist force. And if we go down again, you can see Abaddon and all the stuff that he gets, the Cultists and the Chaos Space Marines. Now, I do have a member over on my channel who's actually priced this up via points. So the Space Marine box set is apparently coming in at 390 points. If I'm reading this right. So the captain is 105 points, the assault intercessor is 170 points, and the heavy intercessors are 115 points. So that is the price of that one. The Abaddon box set is a lot more. That's 540 points. Now, if you don't know how this game works, the max points is 500. So the Abaddon box technically goes over it, because apparently Abaddon is 350 points, the Cultists are 100 points, and the Legionnaires that are shown on the box are 90 points. So yeah, add all that up, it actually does go over the point value of the actual game you want to play. I'm sure you may be able to cut some Cultists down and stuff like that. Of course, you want Abaddon there, right? Abaddon's like the main guy. He's like the badass in this box set. Now, if we move on to the next type of box set, you have this one, Balefleet Battle Force. Now, technically, this is part of the Arcs of Omen, but it's not part of the board and action type of game mode, because as you can see with some of the models in this box set, you can't take them into that type of game. You can't take a Helldrake in there, coming out of a doorway. I've got line of sight. No, you can't do that. Now, as I've mentioned in the past, this Chaos box set was coming out, but also I think this is the first hint now to other big box sets that are going to be coming out just like this one. A couple of days ago, I did that video about Snickrot and Farsight. Apparently, they're getting a box set. Now, we don't know if it's going to be one box set or 2 box sets. I personally think it's going to be 2 separate box sets, one with Snickrot and one with Farsight as the main characters in those boxes, and then they're going to be surrounded by, you know, like the Snickrot one will be surrounded by orcs, and the Farsight one with, you know, Tau models to make it up there, just like we've seen with here, because we have the actual, you know, the new demon prints in this one, and it's surrounded by some new and old models. You got the Helldrake, you got the new Possessed in there, and you've got some Terminators as well, which for me, I think this is a pretty decent box set. But then again, I'm not really a Chaos player. Actually, if we move down here, you can see it all the way it looks. Chaos players, is this something that you like? Is it something that you hate? I'm not too sure. For me, I think I'm more excited about the potential of new box sets coming out. As I mentioned, the Farsight, the Snickrot, I've got my fingers crossed. Maybe they'll do a Dark Angel one like this. Maybe they'll do a Blood Angel one like this. You know, a Space Marine one like this. I don't think we'll see any more Space Marine ones. We've had enough Space Marine box sets. We've just had the Ultramarine, the White Scar, the Salamanders, the Raven Guard, Iron Hands, Imperial Fist, etc., etc. So I don't think we'll see anything along the lines of generic Space Marines, but maybe, just maybe, a Dark Angel or a Blood Angel one, because, you know, we never actually got those box sets, so maybe it's going to be part of this Arcs of Omen stuff. Anyway, Chaprunios, that is enough waffling from me. As always, of course, I would love to get your thoughts and feedback in the comment section down below. Do you like what you see so far? What price do you think these box sets are going to be coming at? I'm sure that's going to be the big talking point. Also, what in terms like of races would you like to see next for the boarding patrol? Like, do you want to see an Orc one, a Tau one, a Tyranid one, a Dark Eldar, any type of one? Necron one? Do you know what? The Necron one could be pretty cool. What do you think that's going to be next? And what would you like to see next? Post it down below, and we can have a nice little chin wag down there, as we always do. See ya. Have a great day, and bye-bye.